Oklahoma City, New Orleans. That is your 9-10 matchup, hosted by the Pelicans. Opening line there, Jared, a little bit tighter. Pels -4.5. And it'll be interesting just to see how the betting market reacts to this, where Oklahoma City was, for a while, that hot team, especially the end of March into the start of April, had a really good stretch to play themselves into the play-in tournament. But it's still a team with very limited upside. And so the question is, can they win a game on the road to at least force that 8-seed play-in game?
The Thunder, I think, if I'm not mistaken, have the best ATS record in the league. No, they're third best. They were the best team. They're right behind. They're a game back of Utah right now. Yeah, I like this Thunder team a lot. And as much as I think the Pels clearly are the favorite, I wouldn't be. I think there's a reason. When you see a team like Oklahoma City, and it's kind of ironic, too, because Utah's at the top of the irony of Utah. The Utah Jazz being the best ATS team in the NBA this season is
well, when you have
ironic.
no expectations and you play 500 basketball,
and they are a 10-point underdog in every game that they play, basically. But it's ironic how a team that finishes 37-45 and how another team that finishes 40-42 can go a combined 91-67 against the spread this year.
Yeah, go figure.
I guess that's the NBA in a nutshell, but. Yeah, I think when you look at what those Oklahoma City youngsters have done, Gilgeous-Alexander being the one, if the Pels can find a way to shut him down, then yeah, sure, this game could get off the rails. But yeah, I don't know.
The thing too, most people look at New Orleans, and they think, okay, team, it's kind of like they need the offensive firepower. It's traditionally not been a great defensive team, but they finished the year really strong. Top two, second in defensive net rating, final 15 games. Not what you expected from New Orleans, and that's why the market gives them the edge here.
And I like your process there. Last 10, last 15 games. That's really the only data that I would really be concerned about heading into the play. Because are you really going to look at the data from Christmas and try to grade these teams?
Well, especially with the teams
just doesn't make sense.
That had a lot to play for, who were in that playoff chase, where you were getting like a true reflective effort. I mean, that's why I like it.
And then you look at other teams that weren't, and you look at the last 15 games, and you maybe will get tricked a little bit. So I like your process there. For the play-in games, I think the last 10, last 15 data matters a lot more. Once we get to the playoffs, the actual playoffs, then you can expand that field, and you could look at the full season data. But I don't think I'd want to be laying points with any of these teams that are 500. And the more that, I know that I maybe leaned Chicago in that other game, or maybe leaned Miami in that other game, but the more that I really think about these play-in games, I don't want to be on the wrong side of the minus number here.
Go to VSiN.com/subscribe to become a VSiN Pro subscriber today.